In today's video, we're going to be looking at, you guessed it, fractional linear equations, the dreaded F word, fraction. But what's good news about this is that we have this nice calculator up here that helps us work with fractions when we have to get to it. All right, so it's not as bad as it looks intimidating. So with this equation, we have 9 equals 2/3 x plus 12. Same thing as we did before. When we have parentheses, what we're going to do is distribute the 2/3 to both numbers inside of the parentheses. So we're going to multiply 2/3 here and get 2/3 x. And 2/3 times 12. Now, if you're not good with doing fractions in your head, you could use the fraction calculator. 2/3 times 12. So over here, I'm going to do 2 divided by 3, okay, times 12. Make sure you click over here so you have 2/3 times 12 and you get 8. Bring the 9 down. And then what you do is, just like a two-step equation, we are going to minus 8 from both sides. And we get 1. So you have 9 minus 8, which is 1. Bring down the 2/3 x. All right, I'm going to zoom out on this a little bit more. Okay. Now, once you get to this spot right here, you have a fraction next to a variable. In order to get rid of the fraction, we have to multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of a fraction is the multiplicative inverse, which is a fancy word of saying if you just flip the fraction. So in order to get rid of a fraction, you have to multiply it by it flipped, and that will cancel out. These 2's will cancel, these 2's will cancel, so you'll be just left with x over here. Over here, whatever I do to the right side, I also have to do the left side, so I have to multiply this by 3/2. And lucky for this, anything times 1 is itself, so it's 3/2. And that's my final answer. All right, nice. Let's look at another one. All right, right here, 11 equals 3/4 x plus, or times 3x plus 12. Clear my page. $11 equals 3/4 times 3x plus 12. Did I remember that correct? Let's see. Yep. All right. 3/4 times 3. That's the first thing I got to do. 3/4 times 3x. Excuse me. 3/4 times 3x. So in my calculator, three divided by 4, click over, times, what was it, 4? 3, is 2.25. Which is okay. We get the decimal. If you got an ugly decimal, then we would have to do something else. plus and 3/4 times 12. So I'm just going to do that and 12, and you get 9. So when I multiply this by 12, I get 9. Bring down the 11. Subtract 9 from both sides. So you get 2 and 2.25x. And then what we'll do is divide both sides. Did not want to do that. There we go. Divide both sides by 2.25. Hopefully you get a nice number. Let's see. 2 divided by 2.25. Ooh, that is not a nice number. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of this, I'm going to try and use a different calculator. It's called the Desmos Scientific Calculator. So over here, I'm going to start a new tab. Desmos Scientific Calculator. Let's see. This is another calculator I use. Okay. So you're going to do 2 divided by 2.25. You can use that fraction button. And then you can convert this into a fraction over here. So if you use this fraction button, then convert that to a fraction, boom, it's 8/9. So that's another awesome tool that you can use. And you know what? I'll put this in the links in the on your Schoology page for you guys to see. So it's called the Desmos Scientific Calculator. I like that calculator a little bit better. So we put 8/9. So we put 8/9. Don't need this thing anymore. Submit. Yes. Bam. Okay. So again, I would recommend with the fractions, you use the Desmos calculator. I'll put that link up in the on Schoology so you guys can have that. But yeah, so thank you for watching today's video. Take a look at these problems, work on them, and ask me questions if you have any issues. All right. Thank you for watching.